Hey, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to the second episode of the Paragon podcast. Hopefully the first episode wasn't thrown away because it was just that bad. Just kidding. As always, I am one of your hosts, the Broman. We still have our boys Wushu and D-Hero in here. And
hello.
All right, boys. Like we said last time, we were going to let the Destiny topic kind of bleed into the second episode.
Yeah.
And I believe where we left off was with the exotics, such like what was the boots for the warlock, the ones that would reload everything when you're in a rift?
We were talking about Lunafaction boots
And Rally Barricade, and how like they just nerfed the crap out of those for absolutely no reason. I know there's exotics like Last Word that are just again broken, and then yet you still have things like Thorn. Well, I don't think Thorn's broken or Spare Rations, but the blanket nerf to all hand cannons where range just doesn't matter anymore. People would spend hours and hours grinding that game for a specific hand cannon to have the most range on it, and now it's just completely useless.
Yeah, I remember at least in D1 it was, you would grind for a bunch of guns, right? And especially exotics, but it was such a higher chance to drop too. It wasn't like, oh, here's a quest line. Hi, here's Thorn again, or okay, actually Thorn was a quest, but you had to do stuff for that quest, like for it to like drop randomly. It wasn't just given upon you by a vendor or something like that. It was literally like you had to complete like, what was it, like 5 bounties or so, like within a day or something like that, to get the chance of getting an exotic bounty.
And even then, when you got an exotic bounty, you didn't even
you didn't
like get the chance. You would still like, if you got like bad juju through your first like couple exotic bounties, you still had the chance to get that again, and that could have been like, that would have been like either replaced with like another exotic quest, but instead they would have repeats of them, so you'd still get the same like exotic, which is really annoying.
I think, what was it, I think I got the Invective quest like twice in a row.
I got bad juju like multiple times, dude. It was so annoying.
I think it was Thorn was my first exotic bounty, and then it was Gjallarhorn was my first exotic drop.
I was gonna say, was it like, what was like everyone's here's like first exotic, whether it was you either got it from Xur, or if you had a drop for you, or if you did a quest. Like your very first one, does anyone remember?
Yeah, like what I said, mine was Gjallarhorn to drop, and then the quest lines was for Thorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the first drop was Mita when doing Prison of Elders. And then I don't remember the first one, the quest, because I don't even think I got one for a quest.
Yeah, I would say you were pretty late into the game, so like getting like a quest was like kind of outside of that parameter.
I think I started when the second DLC came out.
Oh, the what was it?
House of Wolves or something?
Yeah, House of Wolves.
No, House of Wolves was third. Second was
third. Yeah, second was Crota's End.
Oh, then third.
That was the name of the raid, but that wasn't.
Oh, sorry, right.
Dark Below. That's what it's called.
Dark Below, right.
Then I started on the third.
See, I think my first drop was Plan C, and then my
I remember
was whatchamacallit, Bad Juju.
I remember you were using Plan C a lot when you like first got it, and you were just
bring fusion rifles back, please. I don't want this air until bullcrap. I remember when the beta came out, all I used was a fucking fusion rifle.
Yeah.
I would map people.
Yeah, for the in D1, right? Okay, yeah, because I remember it was in the beta for D2. Fusion rifles, the main ingredient was the thing to use, and the Nightshade, the pulse rifle.
Yeah,
during the beta. Yeah, I remember that. I remember, it's funny. I remember because I was in school for like a really long time, but I had like figured out like how to like jerry rig a little small monitor and bring it to school.
I remember that. Yeah.
and that was also my one way to play Paragon like without my girlfriend, like actually like knowing that I was playing, because
girlfriend at the time.
Yeah, girlfriend at the time. She had banned me from playing Paragon for a couple months. Because I did stuff that I wasn't supposed to. Blah, blah, blah. But basically, I had snuck, or I was able to bring my PS4 with me. But while she was in class, right, we went to the same college. When she was in class, I basically was playing in the cafeteria, right, hooked up to a little MiFi device, which is a little hotspot, Wi-Fi hotspot. I wasn't connected to schools. I was connected to like my little device.
That is dedication.
That was dedication.
For the grind. That wasn't for editing YouTube. That wasn't for streaming. That was just for the grind.
That was just for playing games and having fun. And then it was way before we even started streaming. And basically I had a game, a PlayStation 4 at school, in the cafeteria playing Paragon. And then when the Destiny beta came out, I was playing that. So I was really enjoying it. And there's like the screen had no input lag either, so it was just like it was perfect.
Oh, wow.
I still have it too.
I remember playing the beta on my 360, and that's where I got my 6-man Titan Slam.
Oh, keep in mind that was Destiny 2 that I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was talking about D1.
Yeah, but D1. What was it? It was high school. That was when I played the beta for Destiny. I was like, this is super fun. And or that wasn't beta actually. No, I was an alpha. I was an alpha tester.
I remember you showed me. I think you came to school and you showed me.
Yeah, I showed you and I showed a couple other friends too. I was just like, yo, this game is actually really fun. Like the customization of it was really, really fun. And, it was all new during the time. It was like 2014, right? And it came out later on in 2014 or something like that. Or was it 15?
I believe it was 14.
When Destiny came out?
Yeah, when Destiny came out. Matt, our detective here, will search Google.
Fact checker.
Fact checker. But yeah, no, those high school. Yeah, alpha is like a bunch of my friends were like talking about it, but like they played 360, right? And I was PlayStation. I was just like, I'm not gonna spend a dime, right?
Ooh.
And I had a PlayStation 4 at the time because when PS4 came out, right? That was the reason why I guess I got access to be a alpha tester for Destiny, and I had signed up somehow. I don't even actually remember.
Probably through like Bungie.net.
Yeah, or like they take all like the PlayStation accounts or something like that, and they like ask, hey, here's an exclusive thing, because it was Destiny was very PlayStation exclusive heavy.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. Thoughts before you go on about what do you guys think cross-plat for Destiny would be a good or bad thing, or would you think it don't? Okay. Well, do you want to elaborate on that or no?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're the ones with the thumbs
so
up.
honestly, they should put a cross-platform for a lot more games. Like how Call of Duty does it. That's like a good way.
It was nice too because Paragon did it too. And that was a big thing between like.
But not for all consoles.
Right, of course. It was just PlayStation and PC.
It's just PS4 and PC, but like still doing that allows you to play with people. Like if you have friends that don't have computers, they're not fortunate enough for the money to have a PC, then they could play with you still. And stuff like that.
I know Fortnite does cross-plat.
Yeah.
Call of Duty does cross-plat now. Hopefully they do it next year. I think that's gonna be like a staple. Like hopefully it stays a staple in the franchise that they do cross-plat.
Yeah. Plus it's just like for them, the servers, they can just put them all in one instead of having dedicated servers for
multiple different
for different platforms.
Yeah, that was a thing with well, that's a big thing if like because like next gen consoles and such, right? If Sony stops being a bitch about exclusivity, right? And then playing fair with everyone else. Hopefully the cross-plat comes into play with a lot more games.
What's one game you guys want cross-plat for? Either current or future or past, I don't know.
Multiplayer wise?
Well, how else would cross-plat work?
I mean, well, it'd be interesting if you do like single player games, right? Like single player story games, but they had like a co-op mode to it.
Okay,
right?
okay.
That'd be interesting.
I'll start off.
Yeah.
If you guys don't have one, Monster Hunter definitely needs cross-plat, like the worst. Or the start, like out of every game I can think of, Monster Hunter is always first one to come to mind that needs cross-plat. There's no reason why it shouldn't be implemented, and the fact that they still don't have it is kind of like pissing me off. Well, I think it's only because actually, like you said, Sony has like their deal with Capcom, and then they have like everything first. Consoles, everything first before PC.
Yeah, that's it's
Actually no. I don't think that's a PlayStation thing. I think it's Xbox and PlayStation both get everything before.
Yeah, console gets
console
first.
console gets it first because it's easier to program through console, I guess. Or is that the other way around?
Is Monster
They
Hunter
still
on
have to
Xbox,
use.
or am I
They have to
tripping?
use computers coded. So
Yeah,
who
true.
knows?
Yeah, true. And I know. for
Wait,
deve-
Xbox has Monster Hunter, right? Or am I tripping?
No, it does.
They do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything has it. Well, except for Switch, but you know. Well,
Yeah, we have
Okay.
Monster Hunter Double Cross.
yeah, they have double cross for Switch.
But yeah, like I'm saying, like for me, like that is number one game that absolutely needs cross-platform. Again, no excuse why it doesn't have it to this day.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's unfortunately, I guess that's how. That's how
Business
they.
works.
That's how business works. That's how they're keeping it to the point where it's like, hey, we keep our own stuff, right? People will, typically, it's people buy where their friends are playing, So that's how it is. If all games were the same, right? All consoles were the same. You could just literally, you didn't need that like product.
I mean, that's what really
thing.
pushed me to PC because a bunch of my PS4 friends just started falling off and just not playing anymore. I was like, this isn't fun.
And then here we are. We were on PC, and
I love my PC, dude.
yeah, and was it also like PS4? Yeah, you had friends playing PS4 and who moved from what 360, right? That's what it was. Yeah.
A lot of us from my friend group went from 360 to PS4. Matt, what's a game you'd want cross-plat?
I'm still thinking.
I don't know.
League of Legends.
Well, it
That
would
would
be
be
hard for
interesting.
people on League because PC players would obviously have an advantage.
Yeah, with skill shots and shit.
Map movement, skill shots.
Map
just movement.
awareness.
Well, that too. Because keyboard, you have what, 108 keys? Well, if you have a standard keyboard, you have 108 keys. Controller has what, max? What? There's a D-pad, so that's for. You have around like 15 buttons to work
15,
with.
16 buttons.
Yeah, so it's a huge advantage. And honestly, like, only huge multiplayer games can do that. For cross-platform, like Call of Duty, stuff that goes on console, and stuff that gets ported to PC. So, I think the games right now are fine.
Okay.
But
I'm
yeah.
still trying to think of other games that could possibly go like cross-plat, or just work fine.
Because there's not too many games that are on all three platforms
Yeah.
at once.
Yeah, and aren't like updated like at the same time.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like
I think the only game that does that is Call of Duty for right now, and Fortnite
Yeah, for now.
for now.
I
I mean,
would have thought interesting would have been at least like maybe Overwatch having cross-platform. It at least would have made the community a little bit more tethered.
Oh yeah, because I would have got my shit rocked in fucking competitive and not been in fucking diamond.
Yeah, by PC
Yeah.
players.
well, like if you want to have Overwatch cross-platform, they would have to do a lot of balancing
True.
because having PC, you can snap to people's heads.
And I think that's
Console,
why like,
you have aim assist, but
Yeah.
they can't do 180s fast. You have to on Overwatch for console. You have so slow sense that to do like a 90-degree turn, it takes the longest time.
Right.
To like actually be able to aim,
as
it takes the
compared to
longest
mouse.
time.
Right.
On mouse, you just go like, and then
Yeah.
you're done.
Yeah.
So it's like,
So I guess, yeah. Well, that's another thing too. Is like first-person shooters, right? First-person shooters with cross-platform play, right? There's that issue where it's like PC versus console, right? The slow-tiviness of if that's even a word, the slowness of console controllers, right? Versus the swiftness of a mouse, right? That really plays into cross-platform.
Yeah, well, the thing that kind of like makes me mad about like Call of Duty this year, especially for the pro scene, no PC players. It's just console or
all
like
console.
or just PS4 players.
Did they?
Which I'm like,
Did you just not allow PC players in that, or
For COD Pro League,
yeah, COD Pro?
it's always been console.
Has it always been console?
it's always been console. I think it's always gonna be console.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Even like I think they should have like allowed PC players because they'd really like put like the merger together.
Mhm. I think
I think that would have been cool.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
nice to see a change. If anything.
It's probably something Activision wouldn't do though.
Probably.
Yeah, who knows?
Activision, the big fucking boogeyman right next to EA.
Yeah.
Probably the worst. Well, I can't say they were the worst, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Ooh, I was gonna say like if Pokemon was more, if Pokemon was allowed on Sony and Xbox, right? Or yeah, PlayStation and Xbox, that would be interesting for
And
cross-
multiplayer.
and multiplayer, yeah, MMO. That would be great.
I mean, that's what Temtem's trying to do right now, but right now
Yeah.
they're just on PC, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes they are,
Yeah.
and they're still working out some server issues, but
Have you guys seen gameplay of Temtem? It actually looks interesting. That looks like something I could like play and grind out, especially because like the duo mode or whatever, you can just
Yeah.
like have like the co-op mode. Sorry,
yeah.
you just like go through the whole game with you and a friend. I think that'd
Mhm.
be pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I've seen it mainly from
Fruit.
Fruit, Bless, and Blue, and it so far it looks really good. The stamina system is pretty interesting because
It's way better than what does PP fucking stand for in Pokemon?
PowerPoints, yeah. But essentially it's like a certain moves will take up your stamina bar, right? And your Pokemon only regains a couple of stamina, within the fight, right?
You said Pokemon, not Temtem.
Oh, my bad.
That's I hear
Everyone's
everyone
fucking it up. Everybody fucks it. Everyone's like I mean Temtem. But yeah, no, it's
because I mean Pokemon's been the dominator, the top dog for ever since Pokemon came out, really.
yeah. And when you're playing Temtem, you're literally essentially playing not a knockoff version of Pokemon, but
Reimagine.
a reimagined version of Pokemon. Well, in general, like turn-based creature pocket monster game. I guess that's a
Turn-based.
turn-based. I guess that's how you put that. But yeah, no, that stamina system is I think is a lot better than just the PP system, because it really makes you think
Sorry, I'm,
about
like,
your
messing with my hair while we do.
it really makes you think about like what move or what decision you're actually gonna make,
And not just spamming your
Yeah.
strongest move every time.
yeah, pretty much. Because in Pokemon I'll just be like, oh, it's a grass type, I have a rock type. Oh wait, sorry, that was a bad
Yeah, I was like, what?
no, swap that around. I have a grass type, there's a rock type, let me just spam Razor Leaf, right? And boom, it's dead, right?
Oh yeah. Well, it's
And
like going
I
against your
take this.
rival and just using your strongest move.
Right. And I just wish, I kind of wish like Pokemon took that opportunity to put that stamina system in there too, but then it would change the
But
whole
they
game.
but they haven't had to because no
Yeah.
one's ever like competed with them. That's why it's
Yeah.
been like copy and paste for so fucking long.
And this is the
with-
thing, the
with
PP
little
system
micro
has always
improvements
worked,
here and there.
right? And the PP system has always worked, so it's like
It's never been a good system.
it's never been a great system, no. But again, it's
So it's a good system. It's just never been a challenging system.
yeah, it's exactly that. And it's like that's why I'm like when I see like competitive Pokemon, I'm just like it's kind of hard sometimes to like how can you actually make this competitive, right? When the PP system is just like, okay, here you go.
I mean, there's so much
I'm gonna whoop
RNG in
ass.
it too, because
Yeah.
you still have to remember sometimes your move's just gonna miss.
Yeah, and sometimes like stats in competitive Pokemon I know really matter.
Mhm. Like
I-
EV stats.
Like EV stats, yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know much about EV stats, so I'm not gonna like go into it.
Neither do I.
So I'm not gonna touch on that. But that's just my opinion of like how I see Pokemon like competitively. It's just like, how is it really competitive? I mean, I understand the competitive part when it's like you don't know what Pokemon that player is gonna have, right? And then it's just like just the basics, of like what makes a match type competitive.
I've been seeing this. This is a kind of like off topic, but I want to get your guys' thoughts on it because I have very strong opinions about this. But it has to do with skill-based matchmaking. I absolutely fucking hate it, but I see like why it's in the game. But once your player base gets to a certain threshold, do you think they should completely remove it, tone it down, or like what do you guys think about skill-based matchmaking? As like, you know, we've played a lot of games together, and obviously our skills range between the three of us.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, Matt, I think you would have more to say about this, wouldn't you?
Well, from like CS, like
Yeah,
Like
but-
ranks
whatever
and
game,
stuff, right?
Yeah.
whether it's Destiny, CS, COD,
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
'Cause
is
it's like-
skill-based?
was Overwatch skill based?
Wow.
Not in pubs.
Oh, non-pubs now.
Yeah,
No, no,
yeah,
no,
because
no,
he's
come-
Roman's
come-
talking about pub.
Oh,
public
okay.
matches.
Competitive, that is where it belongs.
Yeah.
That's where it needs to
Okay.
stay in my
Yeah.
head.
So
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
I agree with that.
So we're talking
Yeah.
about Call of Duty here.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, they should have a game mode that has skill-based matchmaking. They should have a game mode that doesn't have skill-based matchmaking. So if
So
you
you're
want to
talking
play
about casual and ranks.
yeah, pretty much. Cause like having casual, like if you play with your friends that aren't as good as you, and you get in a lobby that with your skill, it's just gonna ruin the fun for your friends, cause they can't do anything.
Like when we played Destiny 2 competitive with you.
Yes. You know, maybe I grind a little bit too hard. Maybe just a little bit.
Yeah, you like would
But-
reach 5,500.
I didn't reach
No.
5,500 ever.
No,
Yeah, I don't think.
I thought you
no,
did.
neither of
No.
us have reached 55.
Oh.
I think the closest I've come is like 47.
Okay.
47
You
in
play
like the newest one,
no, not the newest one.
or it's like the
It-
old.
It was like two seasons ago. I would
Oh,
just play like
that's when they updated it.
I'd only play like 3 or 4 games, and then like no, you play 5 games, and then you wait till next week, and it automatically gives you more rank.
What? Okay, so that's cheating then, because it gives you rank. But the closest I got was probably 32. I reached like 33, 32. This is when Luna's was out.
Mm-hmm.
The season of Luna's.
I just
Yeah.
don't know.
That was like
So,
when
yeah.
you really got into competitive Destiny.
Well, it wasn't really competitive because I was dominating.
Okay, well.
Yeah, you like your 1v like 8 that you had on
Dude, that was fire.
I know.
When Ace of Spades was out, and then I was playing Hunter.
Ace of Spades used to be so good.
Did
Well,
we-
it still
did we
is
ever
pretty
clip
good,
that?
but it's just like it's like average now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
I don't know
But
what's the meta right now for Destiny.
Same thing. Hand cannon.
I know it's
sniper,
hand cannon, yeah.
sniper.
Yeah. Aaron Tail.
That game, it's just not good anymore.
I think the best. Honestly, I was thinking about it the other day, but the best way to like nerf all of those like snipers, shotguns, fusion rifles is you gotta like make the handling like abysmally slow. You can't make them snappy. You gotta remove
True.
snapshot and you gotta remove quick draw.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was interesting too because I showed you guys earlier, but I had gotten an email from Bungie saying like, hey,
I didn't see the picture.
Oh right, that's right, you didn't see the picture, but it was essentially like, hey, let's we know that you've played this season. What are your thoughts about it, about Destiny right now? And I thought that was interesting, and I was like, I haven't played for about 2-3 weeks. So
It's been a while for me.
it's I know it has, but yeah, no, last time I was on there, scouts felt good again, and I enjoyed that, and I'm one of those players who just like
okay,
I
well, we're
enjoy
trying to talk about
scouts.
skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah.
So
I know,
just trying to
I was
keep
just,
it
I
a
just,
little
I
bit
just
on topic.
going on a little tangent, but I thought
you go on really long tangents. That's why I gotta cut you off sometimes.
But okay, I thought it was great that hey, Destiny, Bungie themselves, right? They sent emails out to players, and like, hey, they actually care about your opinions.
99% of those had to be about fucking Crucible. 100%.
Probably, but again, I will always say Destiny's always been a PvE game.
I know, but I
First.
think even a bigger player base wants it to be competitive.
Right,
And I think like the
agree
best
with
way to
that.
make it, the best way to make it competitive is like when you hop into competitive, you're only allowed certain weapons and certain armor. That is it.
I agree with
So
that.
that way it's like
No
oh, we
exotics
both have,
either.
Exactly, but that way the game doesn't go like, oh, we both had spare rations, but his had like 2 more range on me, so that's why he was able to win that gunfight from that far.
Yep.
Keep the same armor and the same
Because that's what
same pool of weapons.
right. Because that's what they did in competitive COD. For what was it?
I mean, you can't really do anything that much like differently with COD because the
Right.
guns, like you only put like 1 or 2 attachments on them back in the day.
Right.
Now you can have like 5 on every every gun,
And competitive COD.
and you only get 3 perks max.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some another, you get the point really.
Right. Yeah, but
So
no, I agree with that.
But this way, everything's on a level playing field, and then you guys don't have to worry about exotics. You don't have to worry about something being rolled differently or
Mhm.
someone having a better roll than you.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think that's how you make Destiny competitive.
Yeah, I think that would. I agree with that. I agree with that. I think that would work. But has there ever been in skill-based matchmaking in Destiny other than, I mean, like competitive?
Always.
Has there always been?
Always.
Okay, I guess I've never noticed because I've always been on the PvE side. Yeah.
It's PvP. Skill-based matchmaking has literally just ruined like games for me. Like COD. Like I just on my days off, like I don't even think about playing COD beforehand. Like before, I don't know, probably like I think even IW is like the last game I kind of like would go home and be like, all right, let's fucking get some games in. None of the
Infinity
boys
Warfare?
are on, but
Okay.
yeah, Infinite.
Just make sure.
Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare. You have to bleep that. Anyway, that was the last game. Like I'd come home or like I'd play like by myself with none of my friends were on. But like now I'm like I'm not playing COD by myself. You got me fucked up.
I remember that you were playing Infinite Warfare, and it was just like it was one of those games where it was like it took sci-fi, like to the point where it was like sci-fi, like military shooter, and like it.
Oh yeah, you were damn near playing Halo.
Yeah, pretty much right, and it was like. They took the jetpack system kind of like from what was it, Black Ops, right? But it was wasn't it a little more floatier.
You couldn't do as much with it. I remember that.
Mhm.
And that's why I liked it because I hated Black Ops 3 because after I'd peek a corner, but I also had to like look up in the sky and check the skyscrapers because some fucking asshole be like running back and forth up on there.
Right.
Yeah, Black Ops 3 was not a good COD for me.
Mm-hmm.
But what are your thoughts on skill-based match? Oh, you said you really don't experience it too much because you don't play like that competitively. Only when it comes to Destiny, I guess.
Yeah, well, okay, so that's the thing is like I do notice like when I'm getting my shit kicked in, right? I'm just like either it's like I feel like I'm just really bad, like personally, like it affects me to this point where I'm just like, am I really that bad, right? And then sometimes I just go into another game, I'm just like, I'm kicking the shit out of these people. What? Because last game, right? There's like 2 or 3 dudes on the other team just whooping my ass, right? I'm just like, am I fighting like pros here? Like what happened? I was just playing a public game, and that's
every game I play now, I feel like I'm playing in COD champs. Like it's retarded.
Mm-hmm.
I said it again. God damn it.
It's okay. It's a lot of beeps. But yeah, no, I don't think it's good for public matches. At least, and especially for like Call of Duty, because that's a lot of like gripes that people have been having recently, right? Is that you just go into a public game, you're supposed to have fun, you know? You're not supposed to be sweating your asshole.
I used to play
every
COD
time.
and like have music on in the background or like have music like in my headphones and like
Mhm.
just play the casually just talk shit with my friends. But now it's just like you gotta turn off the music, turn up my game volume hella high, and just fucking sweat my heart out because the other team's playing for fucking $500,000 and I don't know it. It's just so irritating.
Right.
And it's just like when you load up or you're searching for a game in Modern Warfare right now, it says searching for ping with less than 25. Every game I've gotten into has always been 80 plus. When the game first came out,
Mhm.
I think I'd have like, I don't know, like 50 ping. But now
Yeah.
it's like it's even higher, and it gets higher and higher with all these updates.
Mhm.
And the longer I play or the better I get.
Mhm.
It's like you're not looking for people around me. You're looking for people with a similar skill to me, and you're
Yeah.
going out. I've had people in my games on my own team with 120 plus ping.
Yep.
That's just like what the and people on the other team who have like 70 ping. I'm just like, cool. I'm just gonna get fucking dicked on this whole game.
Right. I remember it was in like Modern Warfare 2, because that was the most I had experience with COD was, yeah, it would just search around people around me, because it would go to like the San Jose servers, right? And then boom, that's it. Yeah,
Mhm.
I wasn't facing like, you know, random ass people from across the country or anything like that. It was just random people around my state, if anything, or my server area. And
Overall, I don't think it's that good for public games, like
It's not,
or public
yeah.
matches.
it's not.
Keep it in competitive. And the fact that COD doesn't even have a competitive mode pisses me off. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh, still? Wait, still? There's no
it
competitive
still doesn't have a
league to it?
competitive mode. It doesn't
Oh.
have a competitive mode. Not inside the game.
Mm.
Yeah, for GBs.
How much work that is.
I mean, Black Ops 2 was the last one, right?
No, there was competitive in AW, IW, and Black Ops 4. I don't know if there was rank. No, there was rank for Black Ops 3. It's literally, I don't, was it? No, and it was in World War II.
But there's not one for Modern Warfare currently.
And the devs haven't said anything about it. Also, fuck these devs. These devs are the biggest pieces of shit. They're always like silently patching shit and just not saying anything. It's so irritating.
Oh, I think that's the worst is when the developers don't say, they're quiet about it all, especially for a big game like Modern Warfare, where it's like competitively.
Or they release patch notes and none of the patches go through, and they just finally like patch some other things. Like, I don't get it.
Also, what's the? I still don't understand why they have to like, have you install, what was it? The
Shaders?
Yeah, shaders. I'm just like, this is not optimized for PC at all. It's just like, guys, I don't want to, after every patch, I don't want to have to like install shaders like this after I've launched the game. It's like, I don't want to do an extra installation. Hello. Because I tried playing with you, right? But I had to wait for like almost like 30 minutes.
You don't have to wait for the shaders.
You don't, but yeah. But I mean, like, if you don't have a good PC, right, you would have to wait for that.
Probably.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my tangent.
Your second or third.
That's my second or third or whatever. All right.
Matt went and said his like 3 sentences, so that's probably about we're gonna get out of him. All right, what was our next topic?
So our next topic was we wanted to go into our recent obsessions with League.
Oh yeah. Oh my dude, League has been like, okay, so for those of you who don't know, I have like 8 or 9 League accounts, and that's purely because when I played in high school, I would play belligerently drunk with my friends, and then I'd just forget everything like the next day, and then like the next time I'd start drinking, everyone would be like, yeah, let's play some League. I'm like, all right, let's play some League. And then I tried logging in, I'm like, I don't remember a goddamn thing, so I just make another email and then another password. But yeah. But now recently, I think you started playing it again. I was like, all right, like I'll take a crack at this.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, I did. Yeah, I started playing again because I have such an obsession with Paragon. Me and Roman do, and I just can't.
Sad boy hours.
It was just sad boy hours, and then like I wanted to play a MOBA, right? Because Paragon was a MOBA. But there's like no other good MOBAs out there. Dota 2 I've tried with some other friends. It is okay for me. It's okay to a point where it's like, yeah, I understand how to play it, but it just wasn't. It doesn't catch my attention. Like
Wait, one second.
Yeah.
Are we all rocking like HyperX fucking headphones right now?
We with the gang.
Hey, that's right.
Yo, HyperX fucking sponsor us, dude. Drop.
And we got the
We got the
Quadcast
HyperX.
too, bro.
Yeah, we all do.
I got the mouse. Where's the logo?
And I got the mouse. I got the
Oh,
keyboard.
right here.
I
The
got-
mouse pad.
I got the Alloy Elite keyboard here.
Yo, hey, HyperX, sponsor us. Drop Offline TV. I don't even know if you sponsor that.
Wait, what? Okay, you can't be doing that, man. That's on TV. No, they only sponsor Poki.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, League. It was yeah. I had played Dota and it was just like it was okay for me. I only play with friends. I won't play by myself. But I then found myself playing League because it's just like Matt here always tells us like League is like the best optimized MOBA currently, and I feel like it is. It is simple, and Dota is a little bit more complex than League. Because it's like if you wanted to heal, you don't just hit a pot, a button to do a healing pot, right? Potion. It's literally like you hit a button, and then you have to click on a tree, and the tree heals you, and then you chop down that tree at the same time. It's if you never played Dota, it's a little weird.
Yeah, you just hit a pot in League.
There's also
Yeah.
denying.
Oh, you deny?
minions.
Yeah.
The camera just looks. It's just kind of buggy. It's not smooth. The what else is there? Graphics are not as good. as
Graphics are very Steam-like Valve. kind of graphics.
Because it's Valve.
Yeah.
Um.
Kind of like when I was playing Half-Life 2 back in the day.
I've actually
League.
never played a Half-Life.
I
Oh,
just
so
like
good.
League, like better, cause it's just a game that it's like the most. It's simple, but there's also
High
you
skill
can
ceiling.
also yeah.
What was that- what was that again?
That's what I like about it
max
too.
rank.
Like,
What was that again? You
with,
said?
with
What?
Say it again, Roman. You cut out.
I did. Oh,
Yeah.
that. I think I just said like high skill ceiling.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But like that's what I like about it. It's like it's such a high skill ceiling. Obviously, I'm never gonna get to here, but hey, if I make it like right here, I'm happy with it. And that's why like every time we play, and I get a little bit better and better, and I fucking go like 23 and like 2 with fucking Talon playing mid lane.
You're just
Let me-
trashing the
let me-
low elo.
It's a
Hell yeah,
bro
dude.
moment right there.
Hey, it makes me feel
Statement.
good. Makes me feel fucking good. Or I'm hitting my fucking skill shots with Ari, or I'm fucking just playing Mordekaiser is not that hard, but you guys get what I mean though.
Press Q a couple times. Hit
Yeah,
him with your passes.
just a couple times. Oh my god! But it's so fun though, especially when the three of us. I know we kind of like get a little mad at each other when some people are fucking ganking, but they don't call out. Anyway,
Yo, remember I was playing jungle, dude?
oh yeah, when we were playing Kane Jungle,
Dude, that's facts.
that was crack.
That's
Those
fire
are-
right there.
That was- yeah, but
I'm
it's
sorry,
also
I'm
cool.
sorry.
Though, just like
I'm sorry. I like characters with higher sustain abilities when you're attacking.
You said higher sustain. Kane has so much sustain. What are you talking about?
I know you like move through the
sometimes
walls,
you
but
just
like,
gotta
I
go
don't-
balls
I don't
deep
know.
with half HP. All right.
And then you one shot everybody.
That is true. Yeah. I guess
But yeah.
I guess I don't know the mechanics enough to understand his sustain abilities.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
but
but
we haven't played League in a while.
That is true. Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks, but like even then, like we were playing that like every fucking day.
Yeah, we
And
were.
I'm still like watching League videos and some streams like to this day.
Mhm.
It's just like we've recently just been obsessed with Monster Hunter.
Yeah, with Iceborne coming out most recently, so we've just been grinding out that. It's like what we did like basically 8 days in a row. It was just Monster Hunter in a row. We were just grinding out the campaign.
I know, and Matt trying to figure out what weapon he wants to main. It's a longsword now, right? You're sticking with that?
For those of you who
Maybe.
didn't see, he was nodding his head. Yes.
Motherfucker.
Maybe for now. Maybe I go back to bow.
Don't ever go back to dual blades. That's my shit.
I just use it once in a while.
It's a good change of pace.
If it's like the low, if we're doing like low rank, high rank missions, and there's like fast moving targets, I'll switch to dual blade for a little bit.
Hmm. Or if
I
it's
still want
just
to
like
do.
a really
I still want to do a
like Grey
tempered
Dragons or
behemoth and
something.
Leshen.
Okay, maybe not tempered behemoth, but Leshen.
Leshen
Awesome.
seems doable. Like we just had bad luck that run.
Arc tempered behemoth, yeah.
Arc. There's no arc tempered behemoth, is there?
Or
It was just tempered. There's at least
maybe,
tempered.
who knows?
Well, see, you're higher
Okay,
in
that's
Monster
for us
Hunter
to
right now.
discuss later. Let's
Yeah.
go back to
Me?
League.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, then the two of you?
yeah.
Yeah, I am higher, but I haven't unlocked everything yet.
Okay.
I mean, I'm still the best player here, though. So what does that really even matter?
I mean, you just have more Monster Hunter experience, that's why.
I know that's why I perfect frame everything, and that's why I'm able to dodge so much shit.
But yeah, I'm learning how to parry with longsword.
That's a really good skill to use. I still don't know even how to parry with longsword.
Mm.
It's mouse 5 right click.
For
1
on-
second.
Or you can parry with EI slash.
Ooh.
With either move. You can parry.
Okay.
But yeah,
Maybe next time. I
we
gotta
moved
practice
from
with
Monster
it.
Hunter. We moved from League to Monster Hunter.
Oh, because Monster Hunter is the current game that we're playing right now. This is the current like obsession right now.
Yeah.
'Cause League, well, I still like watching League and
Yeah.
like I still want to play, but like it's just one of those things where it's just like I want to play League, Monster Hunter, Call of Duty, Destiny 2,
Yeah.
like all these games at once. But you only have so much time in the day, and some games just aren't in the best spot right now.
This is how we differentiate it. It was our most recent obsession after Destiny.
Hmm.
League of Legends was our most recent.
I wasn't obsessed with Destiny. I was just playing it to play.
I was.
I mean,
obsessed.
we were obsessed. Me and Roman, if anything.
we still never finished that raid.
Yeah, I know. I've never finished
Which
it.
one?
Garden
The
of
new
Salvation.
one?
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never finished it either. I tried. Never finished it.
We all tried.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tried all by myself, but with other
really?
people. Yeah, with
I
other
didn't know
randos. I couldn't do it. It was still that like nobody is organized.
Especially for that, you need a lot of organization, a lot of communication.
And you need to understand like this is where you're standing.
I feel like one day we should go back and try to do it again.
Yeah, I do too. Because honestly, I wanna see the ending. Plus, I want Divinity.
Yeah, I want Divinity as well. Even though they nerfed it like a couple weeks after.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a good weapon because you could just easily go through 1 or 2 phases instead of like having to go through 3 or 4 with one of the bosses in that raid. Also, strike bosses easy as crap with Divinity as well.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, that's Destiny.
Going back to
Go
League
back to League.
yet again. Just like again, like getting familiarized with the mechanics again, sober this time, has been a pretty fun experience. And again, just like I said earlier, just getting better and better and like outplaying people or predicting like when they're going to use their skill shots, or knowing that's like, okay, they use this move and this move, so they can't really do anything if I pull them close to me and I start smacking them around. Obviously, there's other things I need to work on because Matt's constantly watching me while he's destroying people in mid lane. He's watching me fail as Mordekaiser, missing my Qs and shit. But
there's one champion I want to start playing again.
Oh.
That's Akali. She's still good.
Really?
She's still pretty strong. And I've been watching people play Akali, and it's getting me wanting to play it again.
Top or mid?
Mid, obviously. Can't go
Okay.
top Akali. It's not good right now. Against Mord, it's not good.
But the question is,
Oh, yeah.
do you have the KDA skin?
Dude, KD skin is not as good as True Damage. Let me just tell you that right now.
Oh, is it?
True Damage, the effects are better.
I just want to play a set. That's it.
Oh, dude, set's pretty fun, but the problem is you didn't get them for free.
I know.
Oof.
I know.
Remember about
Big
to
ol'
spend-
sad.
Remember about the buy RP now.
Don't tempt me. I'll do it in the middle of this recording. God damn it.
I mean, yeah.
I hear League in the background.
I would want to play League again. You know.
Same. I
Pretty
kind of
fun.
do, and especially since I'm gonna be back in school now. I'm just gonna be, and I have like I think like 2 hours or something like that in between a class. I was just like, I could probably play League, but I have a Mac, but that's not gonna.
Hey, what's your schedule?
That's not gonna be good. I have class from like 9 o'clock, no, 9:30 to 12, and then class from 2 to 6 something.
Oh, so
Yeah.
from 12 to 2 you have a break?
Basically like 2 hours ish.
Oh,
That's where I eat, if anything. But
not saying. Well, I have an hour from one to.
Yeah, so I'm off Wednesday. So if you guys want to play some League, I am down to play. Because
I
Monday's usually
school.
pretty heavy. Oh, fuck me.
You want to see this? Look at my schedule.
Oh, that's a
I want to see
great
your social security.
schedule.
There, dude. Well, no. On Wednesday I have a 5-hour gap.
Wednesday I have school. I don't know the schedule. I'll check.
Yeah, there.
I'll check later. I'll message you guys later.
Okay, you can screenshot that and send it to us, Matt. The viewers don't need to know. They could probably care.
Dude.
That's his schedule.
I
Everybody.
have a 5-hour gap. Though, like
You
I
have
don't
a
really-
5-hour gap? Oh, you live
Wow.
like right next to school though, don't you?
10
Yeah,
from
he
10
does.
to 2.
See, that's
You
what
should
that's
take
what's
a nap.
good. That's good. That's what's good for you, Matt. You live near
It's
school.
not good.
I gotta take a 2-hour.
What am I
commute.
gonna do for 5 hours? I mean, I'll go to the gym probably.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
No, I probably will.
You won't.
Really?
I actually need to start going.
That's okay. Cool. Okay, well, we're gonna talk about gym stuff probably next podcast.
Gotta track it.
No, I'm gonna write some stuff down for you boys.
Please,
I mean, you
actually,
already did for me.
I need
It's just
something.
like I probably don't. Well, I should probably watch what I eat, but like
Yeah,
don't
neither
eat
of you
that
guys eat
much,
enough.
so-
Neither of you.
I eat a lot. What are you talking about?
You don't eat as much as I do. No one does.
Okay, I can't
No,
scarf
no,
down
Matt,
food like you.
You eat probably like a normal human amount. Matt eats like a really low amount. Matt probably eats like 800 calories a day.
probably. Well, if I don't eat high calorie stuff.
I eat a lot of calories.
But yeah,
Fat.
like I need to start going.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll probably on Wednesday because I have that 5-hour gap. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should. I might
well,
actually do.
I'm off
I
Wednesday,
might.
so-
I might actually start working out during that 2-hour gap. Huh. I'll eat and then, or work out then eat. What's better? after, right?
Yeah, eat after you work out.
Yeah.
You don't want to puke while you're fucking lifting.
I'm just making
Don't
sure.
be one of those guys.
Just.
Yeah, as a
Here you
friend
go.
group, we'll talk about our league schedule another time.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't have homework, I'll play when I get home.
Mhm.
So yeah.
I'll do it on
Okay.
the weekends. Maybe Tuesday.
All right, so I know Matt doesn't stream. Well, you stream like every great now and then for whatever reason, whenever you feel like it. When you're not playing an FPS.
Or if I force him,
Oh, you force him? Oh, yeah.
I'd be like,
What?
Matt, bro, you could be streaming this shit right now. Like, it's
I know,
content.
Matt, imagine if you streamed that fucking 1v8 on Destiny 2. And you just threw that up on YouTube.
I did.
You were streaming that time?
Yeah. Or you? I think I did.
Yeah, no, I was streaming. You weren't streaming that time.
Now I gotta check.
He's about to fact check that. But
I'm not gonna fact check it, but I gotta check.
You gotta check. But as like you and me, like we're both affiliated on Twitch.
mhm.
Twitch.tv/TheBroman.
I'll insert mine later.
Oh, I guess I didn't.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you didn't.
Wait, this is all the clips I have? Okay, well you have it, so.
I
Are
mean,
you
that's
done?
if we can find it.
I was from so
Remember-
long ago. I definitely don't have that anymore.
I have a battalion clip,
Oh, Battalion was such a good game, dude. I miss that game.
and then it's gone.
I wonder what the player base is like now. Anyway, so
Oh wait,
as,
it's from here.
as
Sorry.
like an up and coming streamer, Wood, like would have been like the things that you wish like either Twitch would implement or companies would make easier for you to stream, or like certain stuff like that, or like what kind of like new it's a different question, but like what kind of new equipment would you want for streaming?
Okay, for one at least, for streaming services, right? For Twitch at least, or any streaming service, right? They should really tell you, especially if you're new to streaming, right? They should give you a guideline of like, hey, this is the parameters of how we do our settings, right? Or this is the parameters of where you should set your settings, right, for streaming, right? Because when we first started streaming, right, you and me, Roman, we were like going through our like stream video settings, right, for output and everything, and it was just super confusing. It's not simple.
A
Right.
little walkthrough guide would have been nice. YouTube obviously helped
Yeah.
out a lot. But, well, I was first streaming like off my PS4. That was before I got my PC.
But see, that's
And
the
I had
thing.
My,
is
I
like-
had my first
yeah.
shitty PC, which could barely stream.
right, but
Thank
you still
God
did it
for this one. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it's essentially, it's like if Twitch first, gave people the
Can we take a break?
little
I gotta
guideline.
take a piss. Can
Oh,
we-
we'll take a piss. We'll
can we
cut.
Okay, cool.
cut.
Cut this.
Cut.
We're at 50 minutes. Both of you. And all alone I am. Anyways, this is a little nice little break where I can say and insert thank you to all of you guys who have been with me and Roman and Matt, in the background for our whole time streaming and everything too. Our whole little journey of streaming. It's been very nice to have you guys along with us, and I hope we continue to have you guys along with us in the future. I really do appreciate, and he does too as well, even with his asshole self sometimes, and my dumb ass. But I hope we thank you guys for listening to us every time and watching us, because we're idiots and we know it, and we're lucky to have you guys even pay attention to us. We definitely didn't deserve any of the kindness that you guys have given us. So yeah, thank you guys very much. I appreciate it, and I hope all of you have a wonderful time in life and everything. Hi, Matt. He's lurking in the darkness. I see.
Okay. I'll wait for you.
Yeah.
Are you
Welcome back.
recording?
Yeah, we're still recording. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, like, I was drinking my water and I was like, it's like I'll drink this little by little because I know how I am. I know if I drink it like too much, I'll fucking need a pee. And I was like, I take another sip. I'm like, oh my god, this is empty. And then immediately my brother was like, "Wow, you need to pee right now."
Your bladder was just like, hello, sir.
What were we talking about before though?
Time to do the daily stuff. What were we talking about?
Streaming and problems.
Oh yeah. I was saying, if Twitch, right, for, if they want more people to be on the platform, right, to make it grow and such, right, they should have guidelines. Little like a little cheat sheet, for everybody to look at, instead of everybody having to scour the internet, right, or asking another fellow streamer like, how do I stream? It would be nice if they had that. But that's me speaking from experience as a beginner.
I would love
streamer.
that too. It's like, hey, this is like, you're using OBS. Here's how you check your bit rate. This is the bit rate that like maximum, minimum. It's like, hey, let's test your internet real quick. Okay, you should be streaming from here to here. Stuff like that. I feel like that would have been like good.
Yeah. Also, it's I mean, with the help of YouTube, YouTubers, right, or other streamers who like post content like, hey, this is how you do a thing, right? Like for when I was creating my tip jar, right, I had to look online and it was actually really simple.
Make my tip jar like this.
I could do that. Just give you a nice, actual, good picture, like high definition picture. I could do that.
Like that, and it like comes like right.
But see, that's the thing. It's like, but like, I'll have to make it.
I'm doing that.
I'll have to make it transparent though. That's the thing. So it's just gonna look a little weird. But I can try something. Yeah. But it's like some stuff like that. It's just like, I wish they were like, hey, if you want to create a customized thing, right, here you go. What I had to do for the tip jar was kind of a little bit like computer coding, but it wasn't that bad. It was really simple. It was like all you had to do is just change one line, and then kill that line, and then replace it with yours.
Dude was writing zeros and ones.
I was writing zeros and ones.
He's literally seeing code.
It's like Lane did yesterday last night.
Damn.
Yeah, but no, it was fun.
Okay, so
it was fun creating that.
So like, what like piece of equipment would you like just a streamer made just for streamers? Like how I guess Elgato is making like the stream lamps just for streamers, or they're making the capture card that captures your well, obviously they make capture cards, but the new one that's coming in. Did you guys hear about that?
I didn't hear about the new one. No.
Which one? What is it?
Elgato made a capture card, or another capture card that's supposed to like
Matt, you watching videos right now?
No, what are you talking about?
I hear speaking in the back. Other than me.
You're tripping, dude.
I must be. What was it? Another Elgato?
Matt's looking it up, but I don't want to look stupid.
Oh, that's another thing. Tip: don't ever use the Elgato stream software. It's not.
Oh yeah.
It's not
use
good.
OBS.
Just use OBS, because honestly,
and don't use Streamlabs OBS either. Just use OBS.
Yeah.
You can use like the Streamlabs extensions for your stream. Don't use the OBS. I know they tried like to optimize it, but just OBS is just the superior streaming.
For some reason, it just kills a bunch of your when you're playing games, right? It likes to stutter your games for some reason. I don't know if it's pulling graphics power or CPU power. I'm not a tech genius when it comes to that, but all I know is like it screws up with when you're streaming and when you're playing games. Like there's a big stutter to it.
Yeah, let me share my screen.
Also another weird. Oh,
would it be this?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh yeah, you can have like a 4K 60 SD card.
I like that. Actually, I'm glad you did that, Matt, because I hate when like people just kind of like read it off. I'm like, are you reading that right? Or like, is there something you missed?
Yeah, stuff. $300.
That's an okay price point, I guess.
Wait.
300? How much should I pay
400.
Well, that's
400.
4K 60. Just 4K 60 frames though.
Yeah.
Can't mine? Oh no, mine's only
No, you
HD.
have the whatever HDS.
Yeah, mine's only HDS. Yeah. I was thinking about it's the Cam Link that I have that's 4K.
Okay, so what piece of equipment would you want for streaming? That's not out yet.
Not out yet.
Hmm.
Uh,
Or
I-
just something else that you'd want, because I just realized that's a really hard question to answer.
yeah, it's just like I kind of have everything right now that I need. Um. Well, what about you first? Do you have anything?
I mean, like I would say lighting, but Elgato just came out with those floodlights that I really like.
The
but-
key lights.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, the key lights, but those are pretty pricey,
Mm-hmm.
and you can just get floodlights for even cheaper.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's the thing. Is like a lot of people are like, oh, I want lighting to be perfect. You know, that
that's
kind
not
of
gonna
thing.
happen.
It's not gonna happen.
Right now, I want a new camera, but I'm gonna put that off for a little bit.
Well, that's
Wait,
another
you
thing
just
too. Is
made
like
a cheaper
cameras.
one.
Hmm.
Wait, they made a cheaper one, Roman.
What?
The lights.
Really? How much?
Yeah, 130.
No. If it's under, if it was like if you said $50, I'm like, yeah, I'll buy it today. But no, like I'm not buying.
$50.
I mean, your
Lighting,
light.
It's not that complicated.
I mean, the lights you have right now, the nano leaves, the things
I
behind.
want
me.
like a light beam like right in the corner. I think that'd be beautiful.
It would be, yeah, it'd be nice. Like I was considering like moving these lights to like in front of me or something like that, and I think that would probably look a little bit better, like because it would just illuminate my face instead of it
I could
being
see like
my
a
back.
beam being like in the back in that corner of your room. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, well, because I don't show the floor normally
Mm-hmm.
in stream, so I just show the top, this thing, my jerry-rigged setup back here. That is actually a like a shelf just flopped onto the side.
What a handyman. So creative. And Matt's just using a fucking desk lamp right now. But you don't use a face cam when you stream though.
Think I stream?
You stream every now and
It's
then.
funny.
Well, yeah, we got you into trying to stream at least.
Yeah, but it's just how it is right now. Like a lot of small streamers, they don't really grow
Yeah,
too
that
much.
is true.
They really don't grow unless they have like a big host or a big
Yep.
Yeah.
or they get partnered with a certain team or something.
Mhm.
That's what I've kind of been looking into, is like maybe I can like join like a little team or something and get some traffic through that way.
That's
but-
possible.
but-
yeah.
But the other thing I really look into is like they all say it's just like you got to bring an audience to Twitch. You can't grow an audience on Twitch. You have to bring it to them. So whether it's on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, whatever.
Yep.
And that's kind of what's gotten me like back into like editing videos. Like I have a video or a stream from the other day that I want to edit out into a video.
Mhm.
And then again, hopefully push more people towards my stream.
Mhm.
But,
Or like what we've been doing, or you, me, and Roman, we both streamed, right? When we started streaming, we were basically 12-hour streams, 0 viewers, right? And that was like for a concurrent like 3 months.
That was me like 2 days ago, and I got super depressed from that. But like the next day, I had a full stream. I think it was like 10 people. I was like, okay, good, I haven't fallen.
So, sometimes you think about it too. It's like, what are people doing at this moment? That's what I always think. Like when I'm like, there's not many people watching my stream. It's like I'm thinking about like, what other people actually be doing right now? Like, is it a Saturday and they're all hanging out with each other, right? IRL, or is it like, oh, it's just a vacation or something like that period, So I think of it like that. But I always say if you're streaming, right, and even if it's just one person, I will always stream for that one person, nonetheless.
I just like streaming just because like again like some stuff obviously like happens when I'm not streaming. Like damn, I wish I was streaming that. Just go I can
Yeah.
like save those moments, not even to post it, but just like to keep for myself, like a funny joke or something like it's not family friendly that I can't post like on Instagram or something. But
Right.
I always look back, or a sick play that like I pull off, like shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Matt. Do you even watch small streamers, or do you just watch the big ones?
I just watch. I mean, I watch people in like the 1 to 5K range, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so kind of big streamers.
Yeah, partners.
Yeah.
If anything.
So yeah, people who have like a pretty big community, like 1K is pretty big already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
Like
I'd kill for like 100 average.
Sometimes I watch one streamer.
I'd kill both of you for 100 average viewers.
Oh.
Yeah, I watch
Give me a
like,
good
one
death.
streamer that has like average like 90 to 100 viewers.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So
Is there anything like when you like, because you're not a streamer like me and Woo, and like pretty much like the aesthetics or like how everything looks on your stream, that's everything. Because some people like I've been to some streams and I'll look at it and I'm like, I just don't like the way that this looks. I'm just gonna click off. Do you have that same
Yeah.
feeling or no?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh, when I watch people, I mean, there's like some people who like don't even have overlay; they just have their gameplay, which is like
Really?
it's not bad. Like Dakota,
Oh
Fortnite,
yeah.
Like
he just
bi-
has his
big-
gameplay.
big
pretty
streamers, right?
much. Yeah, he
Big
pretty much
Fortnite.
just has gameplay. He probably has like a small thing for chat, and then small thing for donations that just scroll through.
Yeah, or just it pops up.
And it's just simple.
Right.
There's no other like overlays for it. It's just the gameplay.
Right.
I cannot stand streams that have like 10,000 things going on during chat or during the overlays.
Or they're
Because
playing
it
right, or they're playing like
it just
games
it, distract,
and it's like
it
the chat's
distracts
like
from
right
the
here.
game.
Right.
I don't mind that one too much, but it's just like animations here,
Yeah.
here, or my dono fucking thing right here.
That's
the
what
top
that's what I
stream,
used to have.
and it's like this thick, and it goes like right across.
Yeah,
like,
no,
why?
that's just way too much. Right.
Why?
Or it's just like it's like a wall of like stuff here and then the game.
Yeah, just be like XQC and just have nothing on your screen except for gameplay and face cam.
No, I don't know, because that to me is like it's like lazy, and it's just like I like something like that's like nice and simple, like what Woo has or what I have. I'm like I try to change mine like every couple months, that way it's not stale, but at least try and like put some work into it.
Mine's first too, but it's just because I like it. But
It's
yeah.
like overall, like I
You
love
like it,
streaming.
that's fine.
It was like overall, like I love streaming. Like it's super fun for me. It's so cool to like interact with people and like multiple. Well, I'm not gonna name names because they probably want their names out. But like they'll come into my chat, ending stream like, hey, like thanks for streaming. Like that really like made my night. I'm like a rough week. Like I'm glad like you like I don't know, like you were able to like crack some jokes, make me smile. It's like that like goes a long way with me. And like I still think about like those times like to this day, even though it happened probably like months ago.
Yeah, same. I have those few moments like, time to time too, and I've told you guys I've cried on stream, right?
Yeah, I think Cap
Yeah.
sent me the video, or you did.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. It's the people I've met on stream have broken me, and I appreciate all of their fucking kindness. And again, Roman, I always thank you for being a lovely friend as well. Yeah, that's right. Yes, give that pose. Yeah, that's right. Get those. Oh, work that. Oh yes. Okay.
Matt's
Anyways.
gonna leave again.
But yeah, no, it's fucking.
No, same to you, man. I love like going through something like this, like with someone who knows like the struggles of streaming or the frustrations of your fucking internet going out like in the middle of like a nice fucking stream. That's always the fucking worst.
Haven't
Or,
actually
like,
had that happen yet.
Yeah, you have.
Not my power outage.
No, not power outage. No.
No.
I'm talking about just straight like internet dying.
Oh yeah. I've had that. Yeah.
I was like, that happens to everyone. But
Oh, the other day I had a virus go through my computer, and I was just like, okay, shut off.
Jesus.
I was
You
stream.
have a virus.
I had stream on as well at the same time. I almost had a virus.
Matt is disappointed.
Because I
But yeah,
was
no, it's
downloading
cool.
stuff. Anyways.
Oh my god. It's
So
just
you were
cool, but-
downloading something and then you clicked something that's wrong.
It's for stream. It's for the
probably getting-
park.
Okay, you're probably getting an MP4,
Yes,
and
actually.
then
it
you
was.
probably clicked the wrong thing.
I've been using that one for a long time. That has never given me a virus at all. Until recently. But anyway.
That doesn't mean it can still give you a virus just because you clicked the right thing,
I
but then
know.
you clicked the wrong thing. I'm triggered.
Yeah, I know you're.
Did you even deep clean it?
Oh yeah,
afterwards?
yeah, everything's fine. We're good.
I swear,
Yeah.
bro.
We're good.
I'm sitting here with like 10 viruses just chilling watching this content.
You have 10 viruses.
I'm kidding. It's a joke, man. Relax.
They're sitting in the back of the
I'm not
computer.
downloading illegal things or watching
Dude.
things illegally.
I do that on my
one
phone.
friend of mine, in high school, he brought his computer over, and you want to know how many viruses he had?
Oh
Six.
Jesus.
Huh?
6.
20.
6? He
69.
had 72,000
72,000? How do you-
detected things. that were
What
on
kind
the
of porn is your
computer.
friend watching?
Dude, I don't know. It's like, are you okay? Do you?
Definitely probably wasn't born.
I probably had more, dude. don't know.
That's
It was
so.
it was a stupid amount. It was more than 10K.
Did you guys just burn the PC or what?
Honestly, I wanted to. I wanted to just rip those hard drives out and just chuck them out, dude. I'm gonna just throw them away and start getting. I'm gonna get a hammer.
You know how you
and
can
start
walk.
smashing them.
You know how you can walk on the Golden Gate Bridge, right? Just toss it over the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yes.
I was going a couple extra steps for that, just for that.
That would be lovely.
Anyways, as I
Yeah.
was saying,
Yeah.
my fucking compliment to it. It's just cool, like going like through something like this, and like, obviously we're both affiliates now,
Mm-hmm.
and I think
we're
you just
lucky.
passed me up in. You just passed me up in followers. Don't worry, I'll be right back, right behind you, bitch. As soon as I get my stream schedule back in order. But and like we even share like a server together.
Mm-hmm.
We have like different sections of server dedicated to you and dedicated to like people who watch me and you.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I should make a compilation just every time I go on
You
stream.
actually should, please. little fan service for fans, yeah. Roman's
Oh, yeah,
fabulous
we're
burps.
into that. But yeah, it's just been really cool. Just like, you know, either like stuff that you learn and then you want to implement to your stream, you'll like give me a heads
Mhm.
up. It's like, oh hey, it's like we're doing this new. It's like this is how you do it, blah blah blah. And like me, same to you.
Mhm.
Why you're still using fucking Streamlabs, whatever, not Stream Elements is beyond me. But
Because it actually works, and you're just a big baby.
Stream
whatever.
Elements works every time. What are you talking about?
It still works on Streamlabs as well.
Streamlabs is amazing. Don't ever diss it.
I don't even know if you could like customize your tip jar on
Just use Streamlabs OBS.
Stream Elements. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's horrible.
Might as well.
No.
But no, Stream
So
Elements,
many
you can
big
customize
streamers use
everything.
it.
Mm,
What, Stream Elements?
No,
Or Streamlabs?
Streamlabs OBS.
yeah.
Again, we're already a little bit past the hour mark. We usually like to keep these things around an hour, and plus it's pretty late for all of us right now. We all either have school or work tomorrow, and
Oh.
fucking long, and living in California, long ass fucking commutes.
Yep.
You want to say something, Gwen?
No, that time.
Oh yeah, I know.
I
I
didn't
just
realize
looked
what
at
time it was.
I've been constantly checking my phone, but thank you all for listening. This is again the second episode of the Paragon podcast. Next episode, I don't even know if we have topics ready for the third episode. Two episodes deeper, we're
got
out of
some.
topics.
I have some.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. It was a little all over the place. We went back and forth on some topics, but you know, it's kind of like shoot the shit podcast. And honestly, these conversations would still happen even without
Mhm.
you know us recording this, because again, kind of like the genesis of this whole podcast was we just would always be up late or be up like, you know, during the day and just like talk about shit like this even without recording. It's like, why don't we just record this and throw it up online? And
Yep.
so that's kind of like where this whole thing came from.
Plus, we're trying to keep it natural, if anything. We're not trying to script a lot, you know. Like, only thing we're scripting really is our roster of like what we're gonna talk about.
Even then, those were just like blurted out like ideas.
Yeah.
They're not even like full fledged. Like, okay, we say this, and this. I know some podcasts operate like that. Maybe and may not like that, but I'm pretty sure most people enjoy a shoot the shit podcast, which this is going to be.
Mhm.
Fucking edits and fuck ups and all. But
Pretty
yeah, I
much,
hope you guys
yeah.
enjoyed. Again, I'm the Broman, twitch.tv/the Broman. If you guys want to give me a follow, all links will be in description. Matt, or
Yeah, let's have Matt first.
Oh. Dude, I don't do outros, man.
No,
I'm
like
just here.
shout out your shit, like you know your Instagram,
All
your
my
Twitter.
stuff.
Or just do it again, like how like you'll find me on their
You'll
stream.
catch me on their streams.
There you go. I like that. I
Next
like
time.
that. Let's make that a thing.
Maybe on the podcast. If I don't have homework.
If you have homework.
Yeah.
Well, we record on Sundays. Sunday's gonna be recording day because that's the
Still
day
have to
we're
do
stuck.
homework.
Yeah.
Okay, don't be up.
If anything,
You want me to fail?
Yeah.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, so we're getting off topic. Go ahead, Will.
you guys can find me. My name is Woo, also known as Wushu. You can find me on Twitch .tv/Wushu11. That is with 2 O's, WOO. And you can also find me. You'll find this podcast on YouTube, the Paragon Podcast on YouTube. And then we'll also put it on our Twitches and in our Discord as well. If you want a Discord link, I will supply one in the bottom of the link or the bottom of the description box in the YouTube link, YouTube video down below. So if you want to come into our Discord, you're more than welcome to. We might not really talk to you other than like typing.
Yeah, we're too cool.
We're too into our own games with each other, so sorry about that. But once in a while, we'll have like, you know, interactions with you guys too as well, and we do it in our streams as well too. So if anything,
Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Hopefully, if we don't just scrap, you know, these last couple episodes we recorded. Anyway, have a good night, everyone. Bye.
good night. Have a good one.